Hello everyone, today is 13th July and we are having the first training session for elimination techniques. This is a part of the free elimination course for 2024 prelims that I'm running. I'm Rakesh Dalal and today we will be doing two techniques mainly. We will be beginning with the simpler techniques and then we will be slowly with practice, we will be moving on to the more sophisticated techniques. तो आज शुरू करेंगे हम बेसिक लेवल की टेक्निक से. मैंने पहले ही दो वीडियोस इस फ्री कोर्स में दिए हैं. पहले वीडियो में मैंने ये बताया था कि एलिमिनेशन टेक्निक्स काम क्यों करती हैं और दूसरे वीडियो में एलिमिनेशन सक्सेसफुल एलिमिनेशन के क्या प्री रिक्विजिट्स हैं वो मैंने आपको शेयर किया था. आपको वो दोनों वीडियोस पहले देखनी है और समझनी है और उसके बाद ही ये जो टेक्निक्स के जो ट्रेनिंग सेशंस हैं और जो आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे वो कोई भी सेंस बनाएगा. मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ. एनीवन हैविंग एनी प्रॉब्लम विद दैट? एनीबडी नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग और anybody wants me to take this session only in English? All right. So if there is no issue, great. So we'll start with the first technique. Okay. In fact, let me just give you a question. Okay. In the free group, both the official channel and the mentorship, the free mentorship channel, I'm sending a question. Everyone, you have to solve this question for me first, okay? And then through the questions, we will be learning the techniques. Let me not just start with the theory of the technique. Let me directly share the question. Okay, 1 minute. Are you able to see the question? I've given it on the official channel and I'll give it now on the free mentorship channel also. All right. So let us start with the question. You'll have to read it out loud. I'll pick one amongst you and you'll have to read it out loud and solve the question for me. Just let us see how to solve this question, okay? Who can start? Lavanya, would you like to start?
All right, sir, I'll start.
Okay, so please read the question.
Yes, sir. The Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union is a treaty that, 1, limits the levels of the budgetary deficit of the countries of the European Union.
So थोड़ा धीरे पढ़ो. हाँ.
Okay. 2, makes the countries of the European Union to share their infrastructure facilities. 3, enables the countries of the European Union to share their technologies.
So what is this question about?
It's about the Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union.
Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any idea about the question? Have you prepared it?
No, sir, I haven't.
You have no idea about the question.
No,
okay.
no.
So how should we approach this question? What is the given information in the question? What is the information that is given in the question?
That the pact is about stability and growth and it's restricted to the European Union.
Of the Europe. Yes, very good. Okay, these are the two things that are given. So what is the name of the pact?
Stability and Growth Pact.
Okay, so what do you decipher? क्या समझ में आ रहा है Stability and Growth Pact से? Generally, when we talk of stability and growth, in what context do we use these words?
In economics, basically.
Basically in economics, right? Especially growth, GDP growth, right?
Yes.
And stability किस context में use होता है economics में?
For inflation or for employment.
Okay, financial system stability भी सुनते हैं बहुत, right?
हाँ जी.
So stability and growth, do you have any reason to believe that like this may not be economic, this may be anything else? High chance क्या है होने का? ये unknown question है, right? Unpreparable, random question है. तो अगर ये क्वेश्चन रैंडम है तो हम कैसे जाएंगे जनरली जो चांस जो कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो हमको समझ में आता है जब भी हम कोई टर्म पढ़ते हैं तो हम उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में उसी के होने का चांस ज्यादा होता है, राइट? पॉसिबिलिटी.
Definitely, yes.
So are you agreeing that stability and growth, in order to solve this question, the default case, the default thing that will come to our mind when we think of stability and growth is economic stability and economic growth?
Yes, and we also know that the European Union is a economic union only.
Yes, yes. तो इकोनॉमिक एंगल का होने का चांस ज्यादा है इसमें.
Definitely.
ओके, तो अब स्टेटमेंट्स पढ़ो.
First, limits the levels of the budgetary deficit of the countries of the European Union.
बताओ, what is the probability
Seems
of?
correct.
Seems correct. Why
Yes.
does it seem correct?
Because it's talking about budgetary deficit, and if there is too much of deficit in a country, then obviously stability of the nation is
Yes,
affected.
yes.
And
We had
since
the
it's
eurozone crisis also. Greece वाला भी हुआ था, eurozone crisis भी हुआ था, right?
right,
Financial problem. तो
yes,
ये जो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट में बात जो हो रही है, is it making sense in the context of the name, the what we have derived from the name? Is it making sense?
it is. Yes, it is making sense.
It is making sense. So the chances
Yes.
of the first statement being correct are high or low?
High.
High. Okay. Let us come to the second statement now.
Makes the countries of the European Union to share their infrastructure facilities. Could be correct if we are taking into consideration the growth part of it, because infrastructure investment is related to economic growth. So I mean I can't immediately say that no, this is completely wrong.
Okay, fine. What kind of infrastructure is, do you have like different kinds of infrastructure, or by infrastructures only some limited meaning is there, like default meaning is there? What kind of infrastructure is the statement talking about?
It's not, it hasn't mentioned anything. I mean,
If it
it's a
hasn't
general,
mentioned, if it hasn't mentioned anything, then जो रेड लाइंस जो हैं स्टेबिलिटी एंड ग्रोथ पैक्ट में, द कॉन्टेक्स्ट इज इकोनॉमिक, राइट?
right.
और यहाँ पर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का कोई कॉन्टेक्स्ट है कि नहीं है स्टेटमेंट में?
नहीं,
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का कोई कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं है. तो इसका मतलब इन ऑल लाइकलीहुड ये जो वर्ड है इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, इज इट रेस्ट्रिक्टेड ओनली टू द इकोनॉमिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, और इज इट inclusive of every, मतलब it can include every other thing also, every other kind of infrastructure?
It can include everything.
So if it can include everything, that means defense infrastructure also is there, means economic infrastructure also is there, means other infrastructure, all kinds of infrastructure is there, right? The term is very wide here.
Right.
So the chances of this statement being correct are high or low?
Low.
Low. Why?
Because it's including every type of infrastructure, and that's beyond the scope of the pact as it seems.
Yes. Look at the first statement. Did the first statement not talk about budgetary deficit?
Yes, it did.
Why did it talk about budgetary deficit? Did it not narrow itself down to budgetary deficit, which is more, in the context of economic realm?
Yes, you're right. Yes.
It narrowed itself down to tell that, yes, we are talking about economic realm, right?
Definitely, yes.
But compared to that, the second statement, is it narrowing itself down to tell without any doubt? Like, we should not have any amount of doubt that it can include other infrastructure also.
Right. It's a very wide statement.
It's a very wide statement. It is not. If it wanted to relate to economy, then maybe it could have talked about economic infrastructure, or in some way it could have talked about economic infrastructure, just like the first statement talked about budgetary deficit.
Right. If they had spoken about financial infrastructure in a way, then it would have been
it is restricting.
related.
Yes, then it is restricting itself, right?
Right.
So from that angle, now you have to take a call that the term infrastructure actually means economic infrastructure also, but it includes other kinds of infrastructure as well, right? So what is the probability of this statement being correct? Is it probably correct or probably false?
Probably false.
Probably false. Okay. Look at the third statement. Take a call on that, please.
enables the countries of the European Union to share their technologies. I think the same logic can be applied in the third statement also, because it hasn't mentioned which type of technology, and it can include anything. So the probability of the statement, it's probably false only.
It's probably false. Okay. So according to you, what is the answer to this question?
Should be only one.
Only one. Okay. Now I open this question to objections. Guys, any one of you having any objection to what Lavanya has said and how she has arrived at the answer? किसी को भी कोई भी objection है? नहीं है? अगर नहीं है तो I'll assume that you are agreeing with her. The thing is, in order to learn our style of elimination, you need to speak, you need to make mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the more interaction you do, the more clarity you will have, and everybody in the group will have. Neil, yes?
Sir, the third statement, the wording is enables the countries. So enabling means they do not necessarily that everyone has to share their technologies. Because if two countries agree, they can share. It is only enabling.
The stress of the question is on whether it enables or not, or is it on technologies? What is the stress of the statement on?
The stress is on technologies.
Then we should not worry about enabling or not.
Okay.
Is it not? Because the call that we are taking, the name is Stability and Growth Pact. What all is included, right? It enables the countries to share their technologies. All different kinds of technologies are there, just like all different kinds of infrastructure is there. Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
Is it clear?
Okay, okay.
Yes. Any other doubt? No? So the answer to this question is alpha, A, only one. So Lavanya is correct. Okay. The next question is coming on your screens right now. Who wants to try it? Please raise your hand. Don't worry about making mistakes or anything. Making mistakes is the best thing that you can do, at least in our course. Okay, Neil, try it.
Recently, the United States of America and the European Union have launched the Trade and Technology Council.
Okay, stop. What do you understand by this statement?
So USA and European Union have launched a Trade and Technology Council. So it's a it's a fact, sir.
It's a fact. The name is Trade and Technology. The participants are USA and European Union, right? Okay. Read the next statement.
Statement 2. The USA and the EU claim that through this, they are trying to bring technological progress and physical productivity under their control.
Okay.
So, for me, the statement 2 seems false, sir.
Why?
Because it's about taking physical productivity under their control. So, which seems extreme, means in international system, taking control, even though they may take control indirectly, but it's never mentioned in document or anywhere. Oh,
very good. Okay, I agree with that. Fine. So the answer, what do you feel is the answer?
And the first statement, it's yes, and you have a good.
Do you need to process the first statement?
No need, sir. For these options, no need.
Yes.
Because
so you don't need to worry. Yes, you don't need to worry. And even then, the point is the first statement has got nothing to, process in this. They are not dealing with it. Acha, did you have any idea about this question, Neil? Kuch pata tha pehle?
No, sir.
No idea about it you had. Okay. So the answer, what do you feel is the answer?
Answer C.
Answer is C. And yes, the answer actually is C, Charlie. the first statement is correct and the second statement is incorrect. We did not need to take a call on the first statement in this question because the second statement itself is giving us the answer. And the first statement, even if you wanted to take a call on the first statement has got nothing wrong to say because it is an unpreparable statement. It's just a statement of fact. Something USA and EU have done, okay, they have done. Who are we to say that they have not done this? Because it is, till the time it is not related to India, it will not be in our news and newspapers, magazines, etc. So they might have done. We don't have any reason to doubt that they have not done it, right? So the first statement doesn't really carry any kind of weight, but the second statement is the crucial one. And that is why we didn't really take a call on the first statement, because it is just a statement of some random fact. And it's an official and a formal way of speaking. They're not, you know, कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा extra as such कुछ उसमें नहीं बोल रहा है. कोई informal words कुछ भी off नहीं है first statement. But it is the second statement that will make us careful because of the way in which the second statement is written, which is saying the USA and EU are trying to bring technological progress and physical productivity. They are not defining what kind of technological progress, what kind of related to what physical productivity they are talking of under their control. So that means till the time, just like the pichla question, last question, where infrastructure and technology were given, what kind of infrastructure, what kind of technology, until that is defined or fairly well clarified by the statement, we have to take the possibility into account that it can include military also, it can include strategic, non-strategic, everything. Same way here, technological progress and physical productivity, because the statement is not clarifying what it means by these terms, we have to take natural common sense है ना कि कुछ भी हो सकता है इसका मतलब तो. And just like Neil has said that these kind of things, because it is so overarching, these kind of things, if it were correct, then it will surely be in the news, because in that case it will mean every kind of technology, every kind of physical productivity. तो फिर तो global hegemony हो जाएगा, all of that world affairs में news में आ जाएगा ये चीज. तो that अगर news में नहीं है, that means कुछ हो सकता है कि टेक्नोलॉजिकल प्रोग्रेस एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी अपने कंट्रोल में लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बट मे बी रिलेटेड टू सम स्पेसिफिक डोमेन्स और प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम्स और समथिंग, but not like overarching as we are thinking. But the statement here, the way in which it is written, hints that it could be very overarching. That is the common sense way of thinking about it. And because of that, the second statement seems not correct. And this is why the answer is, the best answer in this unpreparable question is Charlie, C. Statement 2 is incorrect. Only one option says that statement 2 is incorrect. Doubts? Please ask your doubt. Anything you feel. Don't worry about how relevant or what is the quality of that doubt. Doesn't really matter. Just ask. We'll take it forward from there. किसी को कोई डाउट नहीं है? Am I so good?
So, not a doubt as such, but just an observation in this pattern of options. Either like at least one statement has to be correct. Either both statements are correct, or at least one has to be correct.
As per the options, yes.
Yes, yeah. So I'm talking about the options only. So statement 2 basically is saying that through this pact, through this council or something, we are trying to achieve this. So it's an extreme statement, and since at least one has to be correct, I mean, I'm just sharing my thought process for solving this question. That if I have to, I can't say that both of them are correct and then explaining it.
You can't say both of them are correct. The point is, देखो सबसे पहले हमको आसान तरीके से चलना है ना. तो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट में तो गलत होने का इट्स अ फैक्चुअल स्टेटमेंट. तो पहले तो हमको ऐसा स्टेटमेंट को प्रोसेस करना है जो बिना फैक्ट्स के प्रोसेस हो सके, राइट? तो आसान तरीके से प्रोसेस हो सके. तो फर्स्ट वाले में तो फिर भी जिसने अभी बाकी हमने हैज टू बी करेक्ट वाला और वो टेक्निक्स का अभी ट्रेनिंग नहीं लिया है, तो वी आर नॉट commenting on the first statement. Otherwise, first statement is STPC. It has to be correct.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes,
right.
Sir.
But we are not going to that right now. We have not taken that training. But
right.
Otherwise, also, first is a very factual statement. You may feel your fact ka, to, it's more challenging to take a call on fact, just fact, right? But
Yes,
second statement is not a factual statement. Second statement is like a descriptive statement. Right? So there is a better chance you have in the second statement to take a call.
Yes, sir.
पहले सेकंड को क्लियर करो और फिर ऑप्शंस में देखो, अगर आंसर आ गया तो बल्ले बल्ले यार, और आंसर नहीं आया तो फिर हम फर्स्ट का देखेंगे. बट यहाँ पे फर्स्ट की जरूरत ही नहीं है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Prashant has said first statement could be wrong too, but because factual unpreparable, so we'll take it as correct. I'm very sick and cannot speak. Okay, Prashant, we'll do this technique a little bit later. See, the first statement has, like, I can't say that 100% it will be correct only. Of course, like, there is always some chance that UPSC can go against what it has been doing in the previous years. But the point is, the first statement is not related to India, and it doesn't seem to be very important thing also. Like, it is just saying some countries or regions and a country have launched some council. That's it. It's an unimportant statement. Like, हजार चीजें होती हैं. There are so many things that can be started and which start and end, we never come to know about them. So it might be their bilateral thing, something. So till the time it is not impacting us, we are not supposed to know about it. And if we are not supposed to know about it, the nature of the first statement is very, very factual, right? There is no words have meaning, names have meaning, उस type का कुछ भी वहाँ पे नहीं है. सिर्फ ऐसा है trade and technology. ये भी इतना wide है, right? Trade and technology. In what sector are they talking? In what, like, what kind of technologies are they talking? Is it about physical trade and technology, or is it about trade of technology, right? We don't know what it is. So instead of taking a call on the first statement, just let it be for now, because firstly, we have not done all the elimination techniques. Secondly, it is not needed. First, factual statement is always comparatively more difficult to take a call on compared to something more descriptive, something more processable, something more conceptual. So if we take a call on the second statement based on what we have discussed, we are already arriving at the answer. So we don't need to worry about the first statement in this question. Are you with me, Prashant? Okay, great. Thank you. Right, guys? Any other doubt before we move to the next question? Who will solve the next question? Vasant, would you like to take a try?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Just a second. You'll see the next question on your screen now. Can you see that?
Not yet. Just a minute, sir. Yes, sir. Saw the question.
Okay.
With reference to the role of biofilters in recirculating aquaculture system. So consider the following statements.
Stop. Explain. What do you understand by this question statement? What do you infer?
So that's a kind of system, that recirculating aquaculture system.
So what do you understand? Okay. What could it be?
In that system, what is the role of the biofilters? So that the aquaculture system, recirculating aquaculture system, we have to, like, by name we have to understand.
Yes.
it.
Yes.
So like aquaculture system.
Do you have any idea about this question? Have you prepared it?
No, not exactly prepared.
So you have no idea about the question, right? Except for what you are doing right now, processing the words, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. So what do you mean by aquaculture? Aquaculture is something related to fisheries and that kind of thing.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Another word is recirculating. What do you understand by recirculating aquaculture system? What could it be?
Recirculating, maybe the water or the system can be the water can be recirculation kind of.
Recirculated, reused, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is the other important word in the question statement?
The role of biofilters in this system.
What do you understand by the term biofilters?
Of course, the recycling is done with the use of biological, like biotic component.
Yes, but what is the important word? Filter.
Yeah, filter.
Biofilter. What will biofilter do?
Biofilter will help in recirculate, like
it will filter.
Yeah,
that's it. It will filter the waste, right?
Yeah, yes.
That is why the name biofilter. It is a filter which is biotic in nature, some microorganism or in some way. But what we are sure is that it is biotic in nature. It is organic in nature, right?
Yes.
And the word filter automatically means it is removing waste, right? Filtering means removal of waste elements, right? And that means then whatever is the, like, say for example, if we are taking water only, so that biotic organisms are removing the waste, and then the clean water is being recirculated in that aquaculture system. That is it, right?
Yes.
Do you agree with this much?
Sure, yeah.
And now read the statements.
So the statement 1 is biofilters provide waste treatment by removing uneaten fish feed.
Okay. What is the probability? What do you understand by this statement? And probably true or probably false?
So biofilters by removing uneaten fish feed, it can be, sir.
It can. So is it making sense in the context of what you have deciphered from the question statement?
Yes, sir. It makes sense.
It makes sense. So should be correct? Sir. Probably correct?
Probably correct, sir.
Okay. Move next.
And the next statement is biofilters convert ammonia present in fish waste to nitrate.
Read it again.
Biofilters convert ammonia present in fish waste to nitrate.
Good. What do you understand by this?
Like ammonia will be present in fish waste. I mean, the aquaculture, the fish will be there. Its waste might contain ammonia. So we have to recycle or convert this ammonia to nitrate. So in this, the biofilters could convert this ammonia to nitrate.
Okay.
So it's like chemical, it's power consuming. So it can't be like naturally, it can't be happening.
It can't be happening. You're saying
maybe possibly. Like NH3 ammonia, we have to convert it to nitrate.
Yes.
We have to reduce it.
Okay.
Could the biofilter reduce? Can take the hydrogen. It's 50-50,
sir. Do you have a science background?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, this is overthinking.
So you should not overthinking.
Yeah, you're overthinking. Yeah, you're overthinking. Go for the broader. You are too zoomed into the statement. Go a little bit over, overview, wide, bird's eye.
Yeah, it could, sir. It could. Biofilter could. Yeah.
Good. What is the stress of the statement on? What is the stress of the statement on?
On the conversion of ammonia to
ammonia. Ammonia, nitrate don't matter.
Okay, conversion is the
what is the question statement? Recirculating, biofilter, recirculating. These are the two important words in the question. And conversion and waste, fish waste ki baat ho raha hai na? So conversion and fish waste to something. So fish waste possible.
Yes,
right?
Possible.
Probably correct or probably false, the statement then?
Second statement is probably correct, sir.
Probably correct. Come to the third one.
Third statement is biofilters increase phosphorus as nutrient for fish in water.
Again, read it again.
Biofilters increase phosphorus.
Biofilter, what do they do? What is the stress on? Increase. This is the keyword. This is the keyword. Okay?
Okay, sir. So increase phosphorus as nutrient for fish in water. So biofilter can't increase like phosphorus. So it may be wrong, but please correct.
Don't worry about making mistake here. The more mistakes you do, Vasant, the better it is going to be. Okay, you just share what is there in your heart. That's it. Don't worry about how ridiculous you sound. I sound 10,000 times more ridiculous than you. Okay, don't worry about that.
Okay, sir.
Don't worry about that. Just with a normal, without overthinking, without being a science student, a normal educated person.
Okay.
What that person is going to take a call on in this statement, because it is an unpreparable question, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a random unpreparable question. So common sense से क्या call लोगे? नाम क्या है?
Can't increase, like biofilter can't increase, sir.
Why can't it increase?
So it just filter something, maybe
good,
ammonia.
Good. The name is biofilter, na? Names have meaning. The stress of the third statement is increasing something. Matlab, if it is increasing, that means it is producing, right?
Yes, sir.
Whatever is the phosphorus level, if it is increasing that phosphorus level, the question is about what? Filtering, waste, recirculating. The question is about this, right?
Yes, sir.
Not about adding anything.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Here it is increasing. Whatever it is, phosphorus doesn't matter. The stress is, it is beyond the scope of the biofilter and recirculation part, which is mentioned in the question.
Okay, sir.
You see that?
It. Yes, sir.
So this is why you said that it may be false. This statement is false.
Okay. So
even if you didn't really realize that, you know why you are saying it as false, but you said that the word is increasing here.
Increasing.
It's a filter. Filter never increases anything, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
It removes waste. The first and the second statement are very clearly talking about removal of waste or, circulation.
Converting. Okay.
That is why I see the stress. Second statement is on conversion. Conversion can happen.
Yeah. Okay.
That is equivalent to like filtering and that kind of mechanism. That's okay. But increasing or increasing quantity
of phosphorus is not.
That's not filtration. That's not filtration.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is why it should be ideally like probably high probability is that third is false, right?
Okay. So the option will be like only 2.
Yes. Bravo. Only 2 statements are correct. Getting it?
Yes, sir. Getting.
Guys, doubts? Any doubt, anyone? No one? All right. Lavanya?
In the first statement, how are we? I mean, what I was thinking was that it's a biofilter, like it's a natural sort of a filter, right? So why would something in nature even have that knowledge to filter out uneaten fish feed? Or even why would they even want to do it?
Scavengers क्या करते हैं?
Okay.
Scavengers क्या करते हैं? जो waste, मतलब first is a very physical filtration thing that the statement is talking, right? Some physical waste is there.
Right. Okay. So I agree that it's a biofilter and the filter word is hinting towards something which is being taken out and it is talking about waste treatment only. I thought maybe the uneaten fish feed part is weirdly specific.
So what? Is it the stress? Uneaten fish feed के चलो हटा दिया, लगाओ, तुमको क्या पसंद है वो लगा दो, चलो तुम कुछ भी लगा दो उसके बदले. The point is you need to see the stress of the statement. Is the stress on uneaten fish feed or is the stress on waste treatment?
It's on waste treatment.
It's on waste treatment, right? That is the vibe. That is the main objective of the statement. That biofilters, otherwise, if it had just said biofilters do treatment or treat waste, biofilters treat waste, that's it. Will there be any student who will mark that statement as incorrect?
No, they won't.
And then what is the other way of writing the statement? they are not stopping at waste treatment, they are writing something. तो फिश फीड के बदले तुम कुछ भी लिख दो, फिश वेस्ट लिख दो, वो उसका वो लिख दो, क्या बोलते हैं फिश का एनी वो fish waste, whatever the urine and the feces that the fish produce, that's it, okay, वो लिख दो. हाँ, fish food के बदले कुछ भी लिख दो. Are you getting it?
I think I was wrongly emphasizing on the uneaten fish feed part, because I thought it's limiting its waste treatment role by saying that by removing uneaten fish feed.
The thing is, तुम statement के कोर पे नहीं जा रही हो. क्वेश्चन क्या है? बायोफिल्टर एंड रीसर्कुलेटिंग, ये दो टर्म्स है ना कोर क्वेश्चन का.
Yes.
Till the time any statement is meeting this core, it's correct. That is within the red lines, right? The red lines are, it should be biotic in nature, and it should be helping in like filtering and recirculating, something like that. This is the red lines. इसी में ही अगर ये कुछ बोल देता, इनऑर्गेनिक करके कुछ समथिंग बोल देता, तो वो गलत हो जाता, बिकॉज वो बायोटिक को कॉन्फ्लिक्ट कर दिया.
हाँ, बिल्कुल राइट.
जब तक बायोटिक, फिल्टर एंड रिसर्कुलेशन को मीट कर रहा है तो कुछ भी लिखो यार, हमको क्या फर्क पड़ता है, बिकॉज अनप्रिपेरेबल क्वेश्चन है. जब तक क्वेश्चन अनप्रिपेरेबल है, उसके फैक्ट पे जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, उसके इसेंस पे जाना है.
All right, got it, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt, guys? All right, so I'll move to the next question. Who wants to do the next question? Kanishka, would you like to give it a try?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, शाबाश. घबराना नहीं है, जैसा जो तुमको समझ में आए बस वो बोलना है, ठीक है? टेंशन नहीं लेना, तुम जो बोलोगी सही ही बोलोगी, गलत कोई नहीं होता है. एलिमिनेशन में गलत कोई नहीं होता है, ठीक है? जब तक हम प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं एटलीस्ट, तब तक गलत कोई नहीं होता है. और प्रैक्टिस करते करते ही मिस्टेक्स के थ्रू इतना सीख जाओगी कि फिर एग्जाम में गलतियां नहीं होंगी. चलो, अगला क्वेश्चन मिल गया?
यस सर.
चलो पढ़ो.
Consider the following statements. First, detection of car crash collision which results in the deployment of airbags almost instantaneously.
शाबाश. आगे.
Statement 2. Detection of accidental free fall of a laptop towards the ground which results in the immediate turning off of the hard drive.
Good. आगे.
Third, detection of the tilt of the smartphone which results in the rotation of display between portrait and landscape mode.
Very good. समझ में आ गया तीनों स्टेटमेंट?
Yes, sir.
अब क्वेश्चन पढ़ो.
In how many of the above actions is the functions of accelerometer required?
Accelerometer required. ये क्वेश्चन कभी भी जिंदगी में प्रिपेयर किया है तुमने?
No, sir.
कभी नहीं प्रिपेयर किया. कोई हवा नहीं है क्वेश्चन के बारे में? कोई जानकारी?
I guess accelerometer provides speed.
ये तो तुम डिसाइफर कर रही हो ना, नॉलेज की बात कर रहा हूँ. नॉलेज, कुछ प्री नॉलेज है? ये क्वेश्चन पढ़ने से पहले ये कुछ भी पता था ऐसे चीजों के बारे में, इन चीजों के बारे में?
A little bit about the statements like when the car crash airbags.
ठीक है, वो तो जनरल पता है ना हमको कि हाँ भाई वो फोटो में भी देखा हुआ है, कार क्रैश होता है तो एयरबैग्स निकल जाता है, वो तो फोटो में भी देखा है. बट इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ एक्सेलरोमीटर
नो,
कोई आइडिया नहीं है?
नो.
अब क्वेश्चन में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड क्या है?
एक्सेलरोमीटर.
क्या मतलब हुआ इसका?
Functions which measures the acceleration.
Acceleration.
Of the
Very
object.
good. Very good. What is acceleration?
It's force upon mass.
साइंस नहीं, जनरल. जनरल चलो. एक्सेलरेशन मतलब क्या? स्पीड. कितना हम एक्सेलरेट करते, गाड़ी में भी तो एक्सेलरेटर होता है ना?
यस यस, स्पीड.
बस बस देसी चलना है कनिष्का. साइंस मतलब नॉलेज लगाया। नॉन स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन, स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन, नॉन स्टैंडर्ड, दो टाइप के क्वेश्चन होते हैं। स्टैंडर्ड हो गया जो नॉलेज चेक कर रहा है, जो तुम्हारे स्टैंडर्ड बुक से आ रहा है। नॉन स्टैंडर्ड, एवरी अदर काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन इज नॉन स्टैंडर्ड। नॉन स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन को नॉन स्टैंडर्ड तरीके से डील करना है, जनरल सोचना है, वाइड सोचना है, ठीक है। ग्रेजुएशन नॉलेज या क्या पढ़ा है साइंस में 11th-12th में, अनलेस इट इज जनरल, वो चीजें नहीं लगाओगे तो फॉर्मूला क्यों जरूरत है ही नहीं। एक्सेलरोमीटर, इट इज मेजरिंग एक्सेलरेशन। एक्सेलरेशन क्या है? स्पीड, मान लो बहुत क्रूडली स्पीड, राइट?
Right, sir. Yes.
चलो अब बताओ 1 2 3 कौन से स्टेटमेंट्स में एक्सेलरोमीटर लग सकता है?
Detection of corruption. Second, because it's talking about free fall.
तो एक्सेलरेट कर रहा है।
I guess yes.
एक्सेलरोमीटर कहाँ लगेगा? जहां भी एक्सेलरेशन होगा वहां लगेगा।
Yes.
तो सेकंड में एक्सेलरेशन हो रहा है फ्री फॉल में।
Detection of accidental free fall of a laptop.
बताओ सेकंड में एक्सेलरेशन हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है?
सर हो रहा है।
हो रहा है, तो सेकंड तो करेक्ट हो गया।
Yes.
आगे बताओ फर्स्ट में क्या सोचती हो?
Detection of the car collision which results in the. It's talking about when the car crashes, the airbags came out, but where is the acceleration?
एयरबैग्स, तुम बताओ। एयरबैग्स जब जब तक एक्सीडेंट नहीं हुआ था तब तक तो अंदर थे ना।
Yes, sir.
और एक्सीडेंट होते ही बाहर आए।
Yeah, force.
जो भी है, तो एक्सेलरेशन हुआ कि नहीं हुआ?
Sir, I guess हुआ।
हाँ, पहले तो भाई वो रुका हुआ था ना एक जगह, अपनी जगह था वो।
Yes, sir.
और जैसे ही एक्सीडेंट हुआ तो वो एकदम से ब्लास्ट हुआ ना, बाहर निकला ना वो।
Yes, sir.
तो जीरो स्पीड से स्पीड बढ़ी तो उसकी।
Yes, sir.
बस ठीक है, इतना डरने की क्या बात है, हुई है, दैट्स इट। वाइड सोचना है। नैरो में घुस जाओगी तो नॉन स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन में ओवर थिंकिंग में फंसने का बहुत चांस होता है। वाइड सोचना है, बर्ड्स आई व्यू से देखना है उसको, ठीक है।
Okay.
थर्ड स्टेटमेंट में बताओ।
Detection of the tilt of the smartphone which results in the rotation of display. No, sir.
थर्ड में नहीं हो रहा है एक्सेलरेट,
No.
क्यों?
Sir, it's just talking about rotation.
रोटेशन ऑफ स्मार्टफोन,
Yes.
ठीक है। फिर
इसमें कोई फोर्स नहीं लग रहा।
ये तो तुम नॉलेज लगा रही हो। मैं फोर्स, मैं तो बिल्कुल कॉमर्स हूँ ऑल थ्रू आउट, मुझे तो नहीं समझ में आ रहा है। मतलब अगर मैं ऑल थ्रू आउट कॉमर्स का स्टूडेंट हूँ, अगर इसमें फोर्स वाला कॉन्सेप्ट लगेगा क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए, तो फिर ये लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड को डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है ना।
यस सर।
तो फिर फोर्स वाला कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं लगना चाहिए।
हाँ जी सर।
बिना उसके सोचो। अपना फोन करके देख लो, दिस इज योर फोन, ओके,
यस सर।
दिस इज वर्टिकल, नाउ इट इज हॉरिजॉन्टल।
यस सर।
एक्सीलरेट हुआ कि नहीं हुआ?
नो।
सोचो।
नो।
हाँ,
नो सर।
नहीं हुआ एक्सीलरेट।
नहीं।
डिग्री के ऊपर स्ट्रेस है कि एक्सेलरेशन के एग्जिस्टेंस पे स्ट्रेस है स्टेटमेंट का?
डिटेक्शन।
लाइक द रेट ऑफ
डिग्री।
एक्सेलरेशन और
नो,
जस्ट
द
द प्रेजेंस ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन।
प्रेजेंस ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन।
तो फिर तो अगर मेरा ये फोन है, इसको मैंने ऐसे कर दिया, तो एक्सेलरेट तो हुआ ही ना, चाहे कितना ही माइन्यूटली हुआ हो।
हाँ जी सर।
एक्सेलरेट तो हुआ ही ना इसमें।
यस 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 सर।
एनी मोशन, आई डोंट नो हाउ एक्यूरेट आई एम इन साइंटिफिक टर्म्स, बट मैं बहुत जनरल, एक जर्नलिस्ट के पर्सन से एंगल से बता रहा हूँ। एनी मोशन दैट इज हैपनिंग फ्रॉम जीरो स्पीड, मतलब ठीक है, अभी मेरा ये हाथ है, इस हाथ को मैं ऐसे कर दूंगा
यस
तब भी
सर।
एक्सीलरेशन कुछ तो हुआ ही
यस
होगा
सर।
ना,
यस
राइट?
सर।
डिग्री पे स्ट्रेस नहीं है, सिर्फ एग्जिस्टेंस पे स्ट्रेस है। तो एग्जिस्टेंस पे स्ट्रेस है तो एक्सेलरेट तुम कह रही हो हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है?
हुआ है।
हुआ है। आंसर क्या होगा?
ऑल थ्री।
ऑल थ्री।
सी।
यस, सी इज द आंसर, ठीक है, ओके। I think what are we done? I think let's just stop here now. I just had one more question for today, but the class already is more than an hour now. So we'll just stop for today. मैं फ्री मेंटरशिप वाले ग्रुप में प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस दूंगा जो आज हमने सीखा है उसके ऊपर. नाउ यू पीपल जस्ट टेक आउट सम नोटबुक एंड अ पेंसिल. आई जस्ट टेल यू, थोड़ा सा इसको कॉन्क्रीट कर देते हैं जो भी हमने सीखा है. तो इसको लिखो. द टेक्निक इज वर्ड्स हैव मीनिंग और names have meaning. Words have meaning, WHM, or names have meaning, NHM. Okay. तो हमने इन सभी क्वेश्चंस में देखा एक जो कॉमन एलिमेंट क्या था. We identified certain keywords in the question and we deciphered their meaning. What could they by default, what could they mean? What could they probably mean? We can never be 100% sure of what we are deciphering, but a fair degree of accuracy, if it is there, what they could probably mean, that is words have meaning and names have meaning. Okay. So whatever you decode from the terms given in the question, that decoding sets the boundaries of the statements. That decoding sets the boundaries for the statements. इनको इन boundaries को बोल दिया red lines. Okay, these are the red lines. That means any statement, जो भी नीचे statement दिया है, any statement in order to be correct should be within these red lines. मतलब they should respect these red lines. Any statement that is not respecting these red lines in any way, even if just 1%, 0.1% way, if there is any doubt in your mind that the red lines may be violated, then it will not be correct. This is the reason why we said that technology and infrastructure that were used in the Stability and Growth Pact question is violating, because the red lines are the economic aspect. Anything going beyond the economic aspect, the red line is violating it. And there's a chance that it is going beyond. So if there is a chance, then it will not be correct. Simple as that. That budgetary statement was well within the red line, so it is correct. Very simple. और कुछ नहीं है. ठीक है. जो भी नाम दिया है क्वेश्चन में कुछ भी है 2023 के तो क्वेश्चन I just took because people doubt the accuracy of elimination techniques or the worth of elimination techniques. That's why I took the 2023 questions. Otherwise, every year, many questions are there where these techniques will be used. Now, these are the questions where we could arrive at the answer purely by just this one technique. Okay. लेकिन जब हम 5-7 techniques हैं total, not everything will be done in the free course, but the free course should be able to deal with at least like 40 to 50 questions in the exam. Utna hum techniques, I think 4 or 5 techniques we are going to do in this course. 40 to 50 questions you will be able to deal with when you are using all of these techniques together, right? So we have a constraint as of now because we want questions only which are solvable by whatever technique we are focusing on. That's why the number of questions we did is limited. But overall, anything which is non-standard, that means 32, 35, 40 questions generally at least till 2022, 30 to 35 questions were standard fact questions. Anything which is beyond standard fact question is non-standard, and these are the questions which our elimination technique should be able to deal with. And that means around 65 to 70 questions are doable via elimination. How accurate you will be in those questions really depends on how many times you have practiced previous year questions, how many times you have seen the traps, how many mistakes you have made, right? So that's why I always say do them 5 times, do them 10 times. Minimum is 5 times in my paid course also. I say minimum is 5 times you have to do, but if you could do more, the better. The more you do, the better it is, right? So keep making mistakes, keep learning from them, and do not repeat your mistakes. That is the only thing you need to be careful about, nothing else. Okay, don't worry about going wrong, don't worry about how ridiculous it seems or anything. It should work for you. Okay, and whatever techniques I'll tell you in this course, ये आपके लिए अलग अलग काम कर सकती हैं, because it depends on how, what is your world view, how you look at the world, what level of knowledge you have, वो सबके लिए अलग अलग काम कर सकती हैं. इसीलिए ये जो 70 नॉन स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं, जरूरी नहीं है सभी के सभी हो पाएंगे सबसे और सेम तरीके से, वो कोई जरूरी नहीं है. बट a lot depends on how much you are practicing, how many mistakes you have made, and what lessons you have drawn. So guys, that will be all in today's class. We'll be having the next class soon, and I'll be giving some practice questions also. Probably maybe two or three questions I'll see every week I'll be giving, and I'll notify you of the next class wherein we'll be doing the next technique or maybe a few techniques together. Thank you for joining. Do share your feedback, what you feel about this class, and whatever changes you want me to incorporate. अगली class में हम कोशिश करेंगे उन सभी को incorporate करने का. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.